If you are revising for your UK driving theory test, this video is your secret weapon. Try to answer each question before I reveal the correct answer. Question 1. Which color appears after the green signal on a puffin crossing? Option A, steady red. B, flashing green. C, flashing amber. D, steady amber. Correct answer, option D, steady amber. Explanation. A steady amber light tells drivers to slow down and prepare to stop because the signal will soon turn red and pedestrians may start to cross the road. At puffin crossings, infrared sensors monitor pedestrians while they cross. The traffic light stays red until everyone has crossed safely. Unlike a pelican crossing, puffin crossings don't use a flashing amber light. Question 2. When driving on a wet road behind another vehicle, how much time should you keep between your car and the one in front? Option A, 3 seconds. B, 4 seconds. C, 1 second. D, 2 seconds. Correct answer, option B, 4 seconds. Explanation. Water on the road reduces your tire's grip. On wet roads, the usual 2-second gap in dry conditions should be doubled to at least 4 seconds. Question 3. What should you do when pedestrians are waiting to cross at a zebra crossing? Option A. Flash your lights to tell them they can cross. B. Give way to vulnerable pedestrians only. C. Reduce the speed and get ready to stop. D. Sound your horn to stop them crossing. Correct answer, option C. Reduce the speed and get ready to stop. Explanation. When approaching a zebra crossing, watch for pedestrians waiting to cross. If you see any, slow down and be ready to stop. Pay extra attention to children and elderly people, as they may cross slowly or unpredictably. Question 4. How should you respond when an emergency ambulance with flashing blue lights is behind your car? Option A. Accelerate to speed up the flow of traffic. B. Maintain a steady speed. C. Pull over safely to the side and let it pass. D. Stop on the road. Correct answer, C. Pull over safely to the side and let it pass. Explanation. Pull over to the side of the road when safe, so that the ambulance can pass safely. Make sure there are not any bollards or other hazards in the road that would hinder the ambulance from passing. Question 5. What is meant by tailgating while driving? Option A. Opening the boot or rear door of a car. B. Reverse parking. C. Keeping rear fog lights on even in broad daylight. D. Driving too closely behind another vehicle. Correct answer? D. Driving too closely behind another vehicle.
Explanation. Tailgating is when a driver follows the vehicle in front of them too closely. It's dangerous because it reduces the driver's view of the road and leaves little time to react if the vehicle in front of them suddenly slows down or stops. Tailgating can easily cause rear-end accidents and pileups.
Question 6. How should you react when LGV means a heavily loaded large goods vehicle is taking a long time to overtake you? Option A. Maintain your speed. B. Speed up to get ahead. C. Slow down to let them pass. D. Exit at the next junction. Correct answer, slow down to let them pass. Explanation.
a heavy lorry carrying a heavy load, and that will need more time to overtake than a car, especially when going uphill. Help the lorry pass safely by reducing your speed. Question 7. Why should you move your vehicle into the correct position when you plan to turn right maneuver safely? Option A, to allow drivers to overtake you. B, to let other drivers undertake you if they want. C, so that other drivers have time to plan accordingly. D, to get a better view of the road. Correct answer, so that other drivers have time to plan accordingly. Explanation: you should signal and get into the correct position for the turn well in advance. Stay closer to the center of the road, so vehicles going straight can pass on your left. Also, letting other drivers know your intentions early helps avoid accidents. Question 8. How can you prevent or avoid fuel spillage, which means petrol or diesel spillage, after refueling your vehicle? Option A. Use only a locking filler cap. B. Avoid fully filling your fuel tank. C. Tap your fuel gauge to ensure it's working. D. Ensure the filler cap is tightly fastened. Correct answer. Ensure the filler cap is tightly fastened. Explanation: when learning to drive, it's a good idea to practice refueling your car. Ask your instructor if you can fill the tank yourself at a petrol station. Make sure you know where the filler cap is to park correctly at the pump. And be careful not to overfill the tank to avoid spilling any excess fuel. And make sure the cap is securely closed to avoid fuel leaking on the road while driving. Question 9. Which of these warning lights indicates that the car's headlights are on full beam? Correct answer, option D. Explanation: you should be aware of all the warning lights and visual displays in the vehicle you are driving. If it's your first time driving that vehicle, take time to learn the controls and what the warning lights mean before you start your journey. This helps you know what to do if any light comes on while driving. Question 10. Which of the following types of road users are most likely to be at risk from the tram rails where trams run? Option A. HGV or lorries drivers. B. Cyclists. C. Bus drivers. D. Car drivers. Correct answer. Option B. Cyclists. Explanation: tram rails are more slippery than normal road surfaces, which can cause cyclists to lose their balance or fall. Additionally, narrow bicycle wheels can get stuck in tram rails, causing the cyclist to stop suddenly, wobble, or even lose their balance altogether. Question 11. What should you do when you are driving behind another car at night on a dark or unlit road with no streetlights? Option A. Flash your headlights periodically. B. Use dipped headlights. C. Turn on your full beam headlights. D. Turn off your lights. Correct answer, B. Use dipped headlights. Explanation: the drivers of vehicles ahead could be dazzled if you drive behind them with your full beam headlights on. Ensure your lights are dipped when following other vehicles at night and leave enough space depending on the road conditions. Question 12. What should you do if a driver behind you wants to overtake while you are driving at the speed limit for the road? Option A. Maintain steady speed and allow them to overtake. B. Accelerate to get away from the driver behind. C. Wave at the overtaking driver to give them permission to pass. D. Move closer to the car in front so the driver behind cannot overtake. Correct answer, option A. Maintain steady speed and allow them to overtake.
Explanation: maintain a steady speed and position, then slow down to give the driver behind an opportunity to overtake safely. You should allow the driver to overtake safely to prevent dangerous situations. Responding incorrectly to impatient drivers can cause hazards and collisions. If needed, slow down slightly to make overtaking easier.
Question 13. Which vehicles are allowed to use flashing blue lights or beacons?
Option A, a motorway maintenance vehicle. B, a snow plow. C, a breakdown recovery vehicle. D, a bomb disposal vehicle. Correct answer, option D, a bomb disposal vehicle. Explanation: blue flashing lights are used by emergency vehicles, like bomb disposal vehicles, to provide additional warning of a hazard. If you see or hear one approaching, move out of its way as soon as it's safe and legal to do so. Question 14. You are driving along this road. What should you do if the red car cuts in too close in front of you? Option A, flash your headlights. B, tailgate the car or get closer to the red car. C, sound your horn to show your annoyance. D, slow down to leave an appropriate distance between you and the car. Correct answer, option D, slow down to leave an appropriate distance between you and the car. Explanation: there are times when other drivers make mistakes or make incorrect or ill-judged decisions on the road. Keep calm and don't retaliate or drive aggressively. Always consider the safety of yourself, your passengers, and other road users first. Question 15. What should you do if you see an animal blocking the road or a person herding sheep asks you to stop? Option A, try to pass quickly. B, ignore them and carry on. They have no authority over you. C, stop and switch off your engine. D, sound your horn or flash headlights to scare it away. Correct answer, option C, stop and switch off your engine. Explanation: animals can behave unpredictably and may get frightened easily. If scared or startled, they might suddenly move into your path or in front of other vehicles. If the person in control of the animals asks you to stop, you should stop your vehicle and switch off the engine. Question 16. In slow-moving traffic, what should you do if the driver behind is too close to your vehicle? Option A, indicate left and wave for them to pass you. B, ignore them and continue as you were. C, slow down, gradually increase the gap in front of you. D, move towards the center of the road to prevent overtaking. Correct answer, option C, slow down, gradually increase the gap in front of you. Explanation: drivers following too closely increases the risk of collision, as there is less time for them to brake if you suddenly need to stop. The best thing to do is slow down, increasing the gap in front of you. This gives you more time and space to react smoothly and reducing the need for sudden braking. This is known as defensive driving. Question 17. At night with steady oncoming traffic on a national speed limit road, which headlights should you use? Option A, side lights only. B, full beam headlights. C, dipped headlights. D, fog lights. Correct answer, option C, dipped headlights. Explanation: use dipped headlights because full beam headlights can dazzle other drivers. Use the full beam headlights only when you can be sure that you won't dazzle other road users. Question 18. What does it indicate when a bus lane does not show any operating times?
Option A. It is only in use during daylight. B. It is not in use or operation. C. It is only in use at peak times. D. It is a 24-hour-a-day bus lane.
Correct answer, option D. It is a 24-hour-a-day bus lane.
Explanation. Bus lane signs show the types of vehicles allowed to use the lane and its times of operation. If a sign shows no hours of operation, it is a 24-hour bus lane.
Question 19. When should you use bus lanes during its operational hours? Option A. Only when no buses are present. B. Only when you need to overtake. C. Never, unless permitted by signs. D. Whenever you are in a hurry. Correct answer, option C. Never, unless permitted by signs. Explanation. Never, unless permitted by signs, because bus lanes should only be used when road signs allow it. Using them wrongly can cause congestion and delays. Question 20. What should you do when a large goods vehicle, LGV, indicates left but moves to the right first? Option A. Keep driving, staying to the left. B. Slow down and allow the vehicle to turn. C. Assume the indication was a mistake. D. Hold your speed and sound your horn. Correct answer, option B. Slow down and allow the vehicle to turn. Explanation. Large, long vehicles need extra room when making turns at junctions. They may move to the right side of the road in order to make a left turn. Don't attempt to pass them on their left. Stay back, slow down, and give them plenty of space to turn. Question 21. What is the reason for not driving too close behind this vehicle? Option A. You will be distracted by words on the rear doors. B. Your windscreen might fog up. C. Your view ahead will be reduced and the lorry driver won't see you. D. You will use more fuel. Correct answer, option C. Your view ahead will be reduced and the lorry driver won't see you. Explanation. Because your view ahead will be reduced and the lorry driver won't see you, maintaining your distance or staying back will give you a better view of the road ahead. This will help you to see any potential hazards that might occur and give you more time to react. Question 22. What should you do when you are overtaking or passing a horse and rider on the road? Option A. Pass as quickly as possible. B. Flash your headlights as a warning. C. Pass slowly and carefully, ensuring the horse does not get startled. D. Sound your horn to let them know you are there. Correct answer, option C. Pass slowly and carefully, ensuring the horse does not get startled. Explanation. Horses can easily become scared by engine noise or the rush of air caused by vehicles passing too fast or too close. Therefore, always give them plenty of space. Keep your speed low with minimal engine noise and then only pass when it's safe. If necessary, move to the other side of the road to pass safely. Question 23. Why should you keep plenty of space when overtaking cyclists and horse riders? Option A. Because they may not see you. B. Because they can be unpredictable and may suddenly change direction. C. Because they are moving slowly. D. Because it is the law. Correct answer, option B. Because they can be unpredictable and may suddenly change direction.
Explanation. Cyclists and horse riders can be unpredictable and may move suddenly or unexpectedly. Therefore, leaving enough space helps reduce the risk of accidents.
Question 24. When should you keep at least a 2-second gap between your car and the one in front? Option A, foggy. B, icy. C, wet. D, dry.
Correct answer, option D, dry.
Explanation. In good dry conditions, a driver needs to keep a distance of at least 2 seconds from the car in front. This gives enough time and space for you to stop safely if the driver in front has to stop suddenly.
Question 25. In good dry conditions, when should you apply the 2-second rule?
Option A, when traffic lights change to green. B, before using the mirror's signal maneuver routine. C, when checking your gap from the vehicle in front. D, before restarting the engine after it has stalled.
Correct answer, option C, when checking your gap from the vehicle in front. Explanation. In good conditions, the 2-second rule can be used to check the distance between your vehicle and the one in front, especially on faster traffic roads.
Question 26. Pedestrians are crossing at Puffin Crossing with red light ahead. When will the red light or signal change? Option A, when there are no more pedestrians on the crossing. B, when you start to edge forward onto the crossing after 2 minutes. C, when pedestrians signal that they have finished crossing. D, when your vehicle nears the crossing.
Correct answer, option A, when there are no more pedestrians on the crossing.
Explanation. Puffin crossings use infrared sensors that detect when pedestrians have cleared the crossing and reached a safe position. Only move forward when the green light comes on, showing it is safe to drive.
Question 27. What should you do when you are driving a slow-moving vehicle on a narrow rural road with traffic waiting behind you?
Option A, continue but wave people past. B, indicate left when it is safe for vehicles to pass. C, stay in the center of the road to stop anyone overtaking. D, pull over when it is safe and allow traffic to overtake.
Correct answer, option D, pull over when it is safe and allow traffic to overtake. Explanation. If you are driving a slow-moving vehicle on a narrow road, don't hold up faster traffic. If cars are behind you, pull over safely to let them pass. And don't wave them on, because this could be dangerous if you or they have not noticed a hazard ahead. Pulling over safely helps traffic move smoothly, reduces frustration, and keeps everyone safe. Question 28. What is the valid reason for flashing your headlights at other drivers? Option A, to let them know you are there. B, to tell them you are about to pull out. C, to show you are about to turn. D, to let them know you are giving way to them. Correct answer, option A, to let them know you are there.
Explanation. Your headlights should only be flashed to warn other drivers that you are there. They should not be used in frustration, to give others priority, or to greet people. This could cause a misunderstanding, increasing risk of an accident.
Question 29. How can you avoid dazzling drivers behind you while waiting in a traffic queue at night? Option A, use the parking brake and foot brake together. B, use the clutch and accelerator to maintain your position. C, apply the parking brake and release the foot brake. D, press hard on the foot brake.
Correct answer, option C. Apply the parking brake and release the foot brake. Explanation. In a traffic queue, your brake lights can dazzle drivers behind you. If you apply your parking brake, you can release the foot brake. This will turn off the brake lights so that they cannot dazzle the driver behind you. Use the handbrake to free your foot from the brake pedal and reduce glare. Question 30. Which type of crossing allows both pedestrians and cyclists to cross the road? Option A, toucan. B, zebra. C, puffin. D, pelican. Correct answer, option A, toucan. Explanation. Toucan crossings allow both cyclists and pedestrians to cross at the same time. Since cyclists may approach the crossing at high speeds, you should be extra careful.